Getting unlucky in League of Legends is just a normal thing. And in the moment, when you lose a game unfairly, it's very difficult to wrap your head around like that it's actually happening in a way and accept it because it is unfair. But the unfairness is not to say that we should remove that unfairness. It's just part of the entire process, if that makes sense. So unfairness does exist, but it's part of it. Oh. Okay, now I get this message, what? Anywho's? Yeah. And it's not to justify that your performance is like good or something. As you can see, I mean, my jungler, it's usually when in my opinion, when the jungler is griefing or inting or having a terrible game, it doesn't have to be intentional, of course. The game becomes unplayable. Junglers have so much influence, you know, it's every time this guy played AP, Nuno took most of the kills and everybody else was running it. So what can we do? Nothing. Next game, top laner running it down. Jungle kinda inting it, support inting it. What can you do? Nothing. And if you can't do nothing, you do nothing. That's why my scores are terrible. I'm trying to keep it together and do something in the mid game. So it's not about blaming your team, but for peace of mind, it's important to accept that it can just happen. You can just get unlucky and it's okay, you know? That's the important part. Yo, it's me from the future. Just to clarify real quick, or not to clarify, but just to show what it looks like. You know, we lost 3 games yesterday, we won 3 games today. It's evened out, basically. And there's no fancy numbers here, there's no crazy 1v9s. I basically played on the same level and yeah, that's just League of Legends. Whoa! Trade offer. I receive your subscription and you receive this video. Okay, thank you, bye. Vel'Koz counter pick, alright.
Demigod is to be forgotten. I won't let that happen to Hestrir.
There's very little trading that we can do, so in this situation we just farm, call it a day, enjoy life. Do I just ward for them, so they don't get hooked here? Maybe I do. I'll just put this down here. I don't know if they're top lane. Jungle should be in the bush here checking, they could be behind. No, very dangerous here from our jungle. Our jungle is essentially AFK. This is essentially AFK. There's no 5 point here, so I could have already walked around here and now kill our top laner because he's just trying to do a 5 point, right? Alright, anywho's, it's impossible to trade into him. He just stats checks us, so what we're going to do is just farm to the best of our ability and scale. If he scales W first, I mean if he oversteps, of course we can, but if he doesn't do that, then like yeah, if he walks into our queue like that, of course we can trade with him, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean some Vel'Koz, you know, they know the matchup. They think it's like their character is very strong into Aurora, so they're being a little bit cocky and you can kind of exploit that at least. I'm wondering if I should go W second, but I don't think so. It's like genuinely just his abilities are stronger. There's no nuance to this. There's no playing around it or like being better. So what you do is you go for the Chovy angle and just get perfect CS. You can just trade with him here. He does waste his Q a lot. So he's definitely not a good player. He's just, you know, just like Vel'Koz being stronger here, which means we can scale for free. I'm gonna go here.
I appreciate the company.
One more maybe? No? Nice, good job bot lane. Yeah, we can definitely play with like a strong bot lane. We're ahead in CS, we're doing well. Bot lane is the lane that we need, so them winning is crazy. Because the matchup is also not that easy, so it's like, I know they're good players now. So we have a great bot lane, so what we have to do is just scale and then play around that fact. Okay. We could technically also just go bot lane. I think Vel'Koz technically can one-shot us. I don't know though. I mean, I'm mostly gonna try to just ignore him. There's not really any interaction that I really want to have with him. We just get our CS, call it a day. If it's like too strong, of course I'm not doing it. I think we can do this. I think we can. If you go in now. If you go in now, please go in, please. Okay, I mean this is just so bad. Oh.
Hope you don't mind the detour.
Okay. And that means we get our full item. 8 minutes, could be better, could be worse. I mean, it's alright. It's pretty good. Really, really nice. The good thing is we can kind of sustain him now. Are they fighting here? Hello? Why is nobody helping him? What?
I quite enjoy my own time. I've never seen anything like this.
No.
Between worlds. I like when it's quiet. I can hear myself think. Through the looking glass.
Okay. I'm gonna TP mid for the wave. We can take this, by the way. I could even ult here. Just for the pressure. And then we can take the dragon, so I don't lose a wave. I use my TP, which is important. You have to keep using your TP, otherwise you're down a summoner, right? That's okay. It's not a cannon wave, but I kinda want it back here, because I do have Needless full. Top lane is still not in the game, but he did get a kill, which is pretty nice. We're not gonna do everything here, we're just gonna go back. Can he do the 1v2? I mean, this looks doable, no? If he just waits for a second here, just wait for a second. Nice, good job, he's doing well, Almost made it, I think. Yeah, almost. They almost made it. Good attempt though, now they have to leave. My support eat into them, which of course that's incredibly bad. Don't do it, just get away. You have a full jungle to clear, there was no reason to re-engage here.
Hello, little spirit.
Absolutely no reason to re-engage. There we go. Get the Vel'Koz. He's been cocky enough for too long. We got 2 dragons, which is incredibly good. We win. You know, that's just what it is. I mean, we win out in this scenario, so there's no... And we get that turret! That's how big top diff is. That's crazy. I didn't think it would be that big. Like, that is insane, actually. That is insane. Once again, as long as we're unlucky, it's okay. Because if the execution is good enough, then we will win in the long run. That's something that people don't understand. And that's why if challenger players fall behind in Iron, they're not stressing. You know? It's just a matter of keeping it cool and then executing it properly. Dive anyone. But okay. Just go back here. I'll take mid lane. I'll take mid wave. Just back. Good. Actually smart from my AD carry, I have to say. Really big. Really smart. Nice. We get the entire combo off. I mean, I think we can just kill them. Oh, like... If our top laner would be mid lane though, that would be insane. Like, that would be like... We're actually playing the game here. Anything? Like, any help. Anything. I literally was fighting for half an hour alone. Like, they have to all die and we get dragon. Like, I was fighting literally alone for half an hour. If our top laner was there, the game was literally won instantly. But... Nice, good job. Get dragon here. That is on me. I'm not even joking, that's on me. I don't care. Like, it's insane. Also, I watched a video on how Chovy keeps up his CS in the mid game. They're trying to implement it a little bit, so maybe my mental stack is a little bit overwhelmed. It's really just about top lane actually starting to participate in the fights, us controlling the objective here properly, which we're not. Yeah, our top laner should be here.
Back to work.
Can we take the objective, please? Can we just take it? Please. Please, sir. Please take the objective, please. Like, if we lose this objective, everything here is for nothing. Get the objective, please. Get the objective. There we go. Doesn't matter if we die here. It's alright. I mean, you just have to go away. You just have to go away. I'm not fighting with them. I'm not. My jungler still dies, it is what it is. Can you like take mid lane here maybe? So top lane again fighting for himself. Does get 1 kill, but I mean we could have started this. We could have literally already gotten Atakan here if there was anyone here. Pretty sure they're gonna engage here.
I see the spirit realm and material realm simultaneously.
Support is not respecting them once again. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away. That's what we want. And my top laner TP's top lane once again. That is really bad. That's actually really, really bad. Wow. That is incredibly terrible. Because now he cannot be at the objective and he hasn't like participated in a single fight. I don't know where he's going. Midlane, okay. I mean, doesn't that mean we can just do this? Enemy jungler is here. I need to keep my combo for this. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I mean, our team was just not here. Okay, we weren't allowed to take it. Our team was not in position to do anything. They were not posturing to do anything, so we had to just ignore it. Dragon fight next. Can we get our team to do dragon? It's just a matter of, yeah, the team just not doing their job, which it is what it is. Always happens in League, right? Like this. Oh, getting a good chunk out of Ari here. Is our top laner going to join us? That's crazy. I mean, the enemy team already got the good objectives, so they got Atakan, which means we are very, very, very far behind. One lost team fight, and I think the game is over now, unironically. Like, there's no preparation here again either, so we have to engage with this guy's ult. He did not engage once again, even though he had, you know, he had his ult. He didn't engage. We do get the objective, but I mean, yeah, that's just because the enemy team is AFK. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Enemy team AFK means we get Dragon Soul, which is something. Honestly, I'm not going for Baron here. They're still fighting for no reason. There's no Baron to be gained. We had to reset, resupply, and then go to Baron, but didn't happen. So now we're in this weird zone where they're still fighting. They're not going to win this. Yeah. They're just giving free money to the enemy team here. It's all more or less a gamble if the team understands how to properly play, right? Okay, we get our ult. Beautiful. I think I just go in here, no? I'm an idiot. I flashed into my ult. I had to cancel my ult. Oh. Nah, I got confused by the Varus ult. Man, that was terrible by me. I mean, that's how to lose a game. That's how you can lose a game. Misexecuted. That's sad. We have a lot of pressure bot lane now, so it's not like we're really struggling. Enemy team is looking at Baron very closely. Okay, it's obvious that my team doesn't know how to handle another person being in the side lane. So what we have to do now is set up Dragon and get this Dragon. If we get the Dragon, we win the game. If we don't, we lose. Don't go further in here. They're doing the same thing again. They just don't learn, I guess. Yeah, we got two ults for one. That's really good. Just ignore the wave mid lane. I got the AD carry here. Got the AD carry. This might be good. They're very scattered. Can we get the enemy jungler, right? Beautiful, beautiful. And we get the dragon. I don't care about our top lane. We should focus on this thing, but that's okay. We just auto her. Like literally, yeah. One auto. Just auto. Just have to auto her. There we go. We kind of looked at what our team was doing, and we were playing around that fact. No, we were not playing around that fact, right? That's why the game became so chaotic. We essentially saw what our team was doing. They went to Baron, and usually I would say, okay, I'm still gonna play with them, even though it's the wrong decision. I said it a million times before, but I mean, sometimes you just have to say no. That's just what it is. And I have to learn when that's correct and when that's incorrect. Just being around the AD carry in case somebody engages. I can't engage here. Okay. Flashes were blown. Be careful here. He doesn't have his thingy now. I could technically engage with this Nar if he wants to. Oh.
Spirits here are different from the ones in
I think. It's good because it's their jungler, right? Should be good. Let's go. Nice. We need this dragon, I think. I don't think Baron is enough. We can definitely get something, but I don't think Baron is enough. Okay, she wants to... Only this. Okay. I want to kill him for some reason. I don't know how I got that kill, but we have to back here. This is a crazy late game. Usually they don't go this far because usually we play it properly. We have to one-shot this kinda. Oh my god, he smited it so early. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I have TP. What if I just send it mid lane? Whoever engages on them has to... Oh. Oh my god, she killed him. Right, that's so good. Oh, hello? Really? What? I feel like we just had to send it here. That's okay. I think we still win. Bro, this was a crazy game. Once again. Wow. Okay. A lot to be learned. Let's put it like that. So, okay, we ignored our team a couple of times for resources. It's just knowing which fights you should attend and which you shouldn't. So, the Atakan fight, I should not have attended. Like, we shouldn't have done Atakan, for example. That's why we lost him. We weren't in the position to do it, right? So, and then the other fight was the Baron thing. My whole team went to Baron, and I should have been there. I didn't have TP. That's basically it, right? If I was at both of these fights, I think we would have won the game, like, very easier. Or I didn't go to Atakan, and I did go to Baron fight. But okay, that's just the analysis for today. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy.
That had the components of a joke, but it wasn't funny. I woke up early